Hello there.
I will never get sick of seeing that, by the way. What is up, everybody? How we doing? Welcome on in. Happy Sunday. How are you? How's your day? How's your weekend? Hope you're all doing good. Um, Two things. Got my hands. I got the non-sugar Mountain Dew, so I'm gonna try it. While I talk about a certain film that I saw today. Yeah, still in mid. Still mid. Still good, but kind of mid. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I saw it opening.
Princess Trunks,
Please, no.
you lied to me.
I did no such thing.
You dirty boy.
Goku, get me off this planet right now. I'm serious. Instant transmission.
Stop! Let me talk. I'm gonna throw this out there right now. There's a section in the movie you're gonna hate, Trix, in particular. I think. Or Kiba might hate it. I think Kiba's the author, right? So just an FYI. The movie was fucking incredible. Like, is it one of y'all, like, either yours or Kiba's, like, favorite animal, like otter or something? Or am I stupid and just completely misremembering? But he is connected to otters. Okay, so I knew it was one of y'all. Sorry, but a lot of people are saying that this movie is the best MCU film since Endgame. It is definitely one of them. You know, behind Spider-Man: No Way Home. You know, a lot of people keep forgetting that film apparently existed. It is definitely the best film since No Way Home by a mile. Because that makes it better than Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, makes it better than Thor: Love and Thunder, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Which, half of those movies, that's not hard to do. But I was impressed by just how fucking good this movie was. It is emotional. Like, it is an intense, serious, for the most part, film. The humor and the comedy is not as apparent as it was in 1 and 2. But it's still kind of there. Obviously, I don't want to say too much. The big issue with this film that a lot of people don't seem to realize is in it is experimentation on animals. It was not as bad as I was afraid it was going to be. It was mainly scenes after the fact or before. Wait, are we going into Rocket's backstory? This movie is 100% a Rocket movie. It is a Rocket Raccoon movie. So yes, you go into Rocket's backstory. And like, you know, like for the story, like it was done really well. There is one scene that was a little uncomfortable. You don't see anything, but the camera pans around the team, and like they're watching a hologram, and you hear the experiment going on. That's about as much as it gets. So as far as like people worrying about like the animal side of things, it's not as bad, but it's emotional. Like it's a lot of like sad animals, you know, dealing with this stuff. But for the story, like it the villain's a prick. Like, we're just gonna throw that out there. This is one of the best, like, one of the better MCU villains. And this is one of the first villains in a while that actively makes you just want to just hate the villain. And you do from start to finish. But yeah, it was. I don't want to talk about spoilers because this isn't a spoiler discussion. Action's really good. Like, there's one sequence. It's about a 5 minute hallway fight scene that is one shot, kind of circulating throughout the entire hallway between the Guardians and the bad guys, and it was beautifully shot. It was extremely well done. Like, the movie was fantastic. I loved it. Obviously, I'm not gonna say, what happens to the team. I'm not gonna say, if anyone dies, what happens, blah blah blah. You're gonna have to find out for yourself. But I think people are gonna like the outcome of this film. I think people are gonna like where, like just what happens, like at the end. Also, Cosmo is best dog. Like, we're just gonna say that out there right now. Cosmo, best dog. But yeah, it was Guardians of the Galaxy, like the movies themselves, for me anyway. And I'm trying so hard to not just spill everything, so that's why I'm scatterbrained. Guardians 1, 2, and 3. Like, 1, is a lot of people's favorite movies, rightfully so. It's a wonderful film. 2 wasn't as good, but it was still really, really, really good. For me, I think it's like an underrated film. And now there's Guardians of the Galaxy 3. This movie puts the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy in the running for the top non-Avengers trilogy. Like, non-Avengers film trilogy. Yeah, I'm excited to see where they go with this franchise moving forward. Acting, really good. Story, really good. Pacing, I feel like there might have been a little drag out, but the way they were telling the story and telling the story while going through the backstory of Rocket, it works. So the pacing didn't feel like too much of an issue. Which I feel like contradicts what I was saying just a minute ago. But yeah, solid, just chef kiss film. Loved it. I feel bad because I was hesitant about this movie because nothing about the trailers really sold me on, ooh, this is a must-see for me. But looking at the movie, I can kind of see why. Because they didn't want to give away too much. But I'm thinking about the rating, and on Facebook I gave it a 9 out of 10, and I feel like that's sitting comfortably as the rating right now. TLDR, amazing movie, just fantastic. Loved it. It was emotional. It was sad. It was intense. It was funny. The action, it's a Marvel movie, so the action's there and it's really good. Honestly, one of the better looking movies visually. Yeah, what else can I say? I loved this movie. And, if you're able and you're all caught up on all the MCU stuff, go watch it. It's really fucking good. And to quote Thanos, I feel like I treated this trilogy and this series of films too poorly. So, yeah, 9 out of 10. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, just wunderbar.